Hello and welcome everyone, I am Ducky O'Brien, and today I'll be going over a game called Distant Kingdoms. Distant Kingdoms was developed by Orhtrus Studios, and it was published by Kasedo Games, and it'll be releasing onto the PC on May 5th, 2021, with the MSRP of $24.99. As always, the exact pricing and release date may vary from region to region, and platform to platform. As far as I know, it's only releasing on PC. Anyways, why don't we get into it? This is a pretty deep city building / management sim, and if you like those type of games, you'll probably like this one. I'm gonna do the tutorial. When I first did it, it took me 2 hours. I mean, I was very tired. I was running on no sleep, so you can probably do it faster. But there's so much going on in this game. Okay. It's gonna be launching into early access, so they're gonna be adding features as you know, they have it done. But yeah, I think the most complicated management sim I played so far is Airport CEO. That game is crazy, it's intense. You build everything. You build your own airport, the actual airfield itself, and then the airport building itself, and then you gotta like plan where the people go, you gotta plan where the airplanes go, where the airplane vehicles go. It's very crazy intense. That's a little too much for me, but if you want, you know, that type of game, you can check that out too. Alright, it does take a while to load, and it does chug a little bit on lower end systems. I always play every game that I get on my main machine first, which is a very low end, it's a very old machine too. It has a Radeon 470 for the GPU, and it has a AMD FX 8000 something processor. It's a very outdated model, but it still plays games pretty well, you know. I'm not like a dude who needs like 4K graphics or anything with all these effects, as long as it works. Alright, here we are. Man, I'm gonna try to cover as much of the tutorial on the game as possible to give you guys an idea what the game is like. And I gotta say, dude, I love doing games coverage. I really love it. I tried to stay away from it for a little bit because I needed a break. I burned out. I was covering way too many games in, you know, an unrealistic time frame, and now I'm back and I'm loving it. Alright. So the first one is you can move your camera with WASD, or you can use it with your mouse if you go to the edge panning, or edge scrolling, whatever you want to call it. These are your resources here. Crescents are basically your money. Mana is used for special objects like your portals, totems that give your buildings buffs, etc. Residents, that's how many people you have living there, and then their happiness meter. Okay, this is your menu here. Man, this game is crazy complicated. This is where you show your quests. Alright, and click the check mark to get rid of it. So this is like your main HQ, and you can click on it to see your realm overview, which has a lot of information. So there are multiple races. I believe there are orcs, dwarves, and elves, and they have different perks. So if your residents are unhappy, they're more likely to leave your village, your encampment. So you want people to be happy, so more people are coming in, so you can get more people to work jobs and you can expand. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of information. This is actually all very handy. Okay. Now we're gonna build a warehouse. You can rotate the buildings with Q and E. It's very important because if you see that little entrance there, that has to be connected to a road network. If you zoom out here a little bit, you can see that circle is the effective radius in which the buildings in the warehouse are affected. if you're in that radius. So if I build anything that collects resources, it'll deliver it to the warehouse. You kind of want to center this in your city. Okay. Oh, weird, I can't build a road yet. Alright, there we go. You can demolish buildings here if you want to, if you make a mistake. Okay. So yeah, they have a set inventory size, efficiency here, and employees. The more ideal employees you have, the higher the efficiency rating, and that affects a lot of things. You get couriers for this building that ferries the resources to the buildings that need it. All of it's done automatically, but yeah. Yeah, and there's fire, illnesses, and crime, and you can build buildings to lower that. You can use totems, etc. So these are your upgrades. You need a lot of stuff. Okay, these are all the resources that you can make so far. Here, if you look here, if you have dwarves, it increases efficiency. If you have elves, it reduces the chance of crime, illness, and fire. If you have a human employed, it reduces the maintenance cost. And if you have an orc, it increases the operating radius. You can do stuff like change the priority. So if you lower it, they're less likely to get new employees. There's a lot of fine-tune like control you have over managing everything. It's kind of crazy. Okay, now we're gonna build a marketplace. This is where the residents go to get their goods. Now I can build a road. Everything has to be connected with the road. Okay, so if you look here, this is a radius here. Houses need to be in the radius of the marketplace, because houses, when you see them, you're gonna see that they require certain goods for the citizens to be happy, and they get the goods from the marketplace. Build some houses. Plan this carefully. I don't know how to build it in such a way where it's like super efficient. Okay. You can hold shift and build multiple buildings at the same time. Okay. You can speed this up. You can see if you click on this guy, it'll show you what it's bringing, which is crazy, and the pathing too. So you can zoom in if you want. I turned everything to low. The game does look a little better than this. It was chugging on my machine, so I turned all the graphical settings to low. If you turn it up, it does look a lot nicer. But I don't care about how games look like, so. Alright, yeah, look at this. It's smooth. I can do this. Alright. So yeah, when you have residents, they'll pay taxes. Gonna click on this, there you go. Here are their needs: berries and water, and if you make them extra happy, you can make bread. Now if you can upgrade the density, meaning you can store more people in that housing unit, and then you can also increase the affluence level, so you can upgrade it from peasant to citizen, and citizens require more things. They require meat, clothing, and then I believe it was cider for the luxury good. So then you have to produce more complicated goods to make citizens happy, but they pay higher taxes. here's the tech tree. You can click on it to see what you unlock, and then over here, these are the requirements. So we need 10 residents. The great thing is you just have to meet the requirements and it unlocks right away. It's not time-based like other games. Alright, so we just have to build more housing. I should have pushed shift there, but that's fine. Okay, now that we have 10 people, we met the requirement, we can unlock it, and now we have all these extra buildings. We can build a lumberyard now. So if you look at the blue radius, that's where it's going to collect trees from. If you look... Let me get rid of this menu first. This green hexagon is my current tile that I can work on. There's an entirely different mechanic to explore and unlock the tiles surrounding you, and then you can start building in those areas. So it's crazy. I get cover the most trees that I can. I think I'll just build it right here because we can unlock it later. Okay, where's the road? Trying to click on this. Oh no, that was the road menu. Darn it. Yeah, tidy this up a little bit. It's gonna bother me. Alright. So we got 3 people hired, 100% efficiency. There's a thing called tri-planting, so this is a great mechanic. Basically, when the resources start to deplete around it, you're gonna start producing less. So what you want to do is click the try planting button and it'll try to replenish those resources. It just costs money. Later on you can have auto regrow learned in your tech tree, so that you just click on this and then it'll automatically regrow all the resources, so you don't have to micromanage that yourself. This is showing what it's producing. The progress bar, the try planting stuff. Alright, now we're gonna build a berry hut. You can see the guys carrying the lumber. So once all the required materials are delivered to that site, then it'll build. Okay. Okay, now that we have berries, once it's delivered, yep, see, their needs are being met now. Okay. If you look here, we need to build 3 more houses. I forgot to shift click there. Okay. This is a little asymmetrical. Now that I look at it, whatever. It's bothering me. Okay, now I can build a crop farm. So how this works is, if you look at that blue square, that's the area that I can make my farms in. So you kind of want to have a lot of space. I'm gonna build this off in its own area a little bit. Okay, I think that's pretty decent here. Okay. So I like this game quite a bit. It's very relaxing. Other management sims, city building sims, there are a lot that I play that focus on survival, and that is a lot more stressful because you're not supposed to do well in those games. Like Frostpunk, I love that game, but man, sometimes I just want to have like a chill time, you know, and everyone's dying in that game. You're like, shoot. Okay. So here, this mechanic's a little unique. You can click on what you want to build. So you want grain, and then you click place field. You know, you gotta research the other stuff, but... Okay, see, as you can see, you can just build this anywhere you want. Okay. I'm gonna set focus on that. We're gonna have to build 10 houses and water wells. You do want to make quite a few water wells, because you're gonna get a lot of people later on. I think 4 will do. Oh, the asymmetry is bothering me. Whatever. Okay, now that we met those requirements, you can unlock that. Okay. So for the stone mine, you gotta obviously build it on top of the node. That would be the most efficient way to build this, like this. Yeah. Okay. Wait, did we unlock the bread? Why is there a check mark here? Hold on. Did that break? Oh. Alright, we need to build more housing. I don't know why I did it this way. At least there's some sort of symmetry. I regret everything. Alright. Okay, unlock that. I want to unlock the Actually, let's do this. Alright, did we unlock increased house density? Let me see. Yeah, I did. So basically, now that we have that unlocked, I can double the amount of people that can live in that one housing unit. It does require, let me see here. 25 wood, 50 crescents, and 5 stone. It's not too bad, but... Okay. Now we can make bread. Alright. So for the bread, you need a windmill to turn the grain into flour. build it like this. Can I not build it? Oh, I need more stone. Alright. Whoops. The bakery is kind of funny in that it produces 10 bread every 140 days, I think. And I was just like, bro, what kind of baker takes that long to bake bread, you know? I was like, even an amateur baker can produce 10 loaves in like one day. But 100 and something days, I was like, that's kind of funny. Okay. Oh, yeah, try planting. There we go. See, this one is, you can kind of look at it. Sometimes I forget, so I really want the auto regrow stuff unlocked as fast as possible. But yeah, just make sure to replenish your resources. It's nice. You don't like have to go to a different area with more resources. You can just regrow it, which makes sense if you think about it. No, I might just build another lumber mill. Screw this. Yeah, man, the lack of symmetry really bothers me, but whatever. Okay. Tired of the slow output. I guess I should upgrade the housing so I get money faster. I don't know. I don't know what like best practices for this game. Here, let's just upgrade these real quick. Why is this house a different color? Like these are like dark yellow, this one's light yellow. That's bothering me. My gaming OCD is triggered. See everyone getting their berries and water? Yes. Also, just thinking out loud, but like, I was thinking about this concept of a happiness meter. Like, how do you measure how happy one person is? Like, how are you 63% happy? You know? What does 100% happy look like? Sad. I like the music. It sounds very familiar. I really want to make bread though. I'm gonna save the crescents for the bakery. By the way, I know not a lot of people watch my games coverage videos. I mean, they're unedited on purpose. They're not meant to be entertaining. They're meant to show what it's like playing the game, including the tedious and boring parts, because I want to show an accurate portrayal of playing the games that I'm covering. And my purpose isn't to sell you the game. It's not, my goal isn't to be like, you should buy this game. It's more like, here's this game. You may or may not like it. Please check it out, you know? Check out the video, and if you don't like the game, don't buy it, obviously. But my main goal is to increase exposure for indie titles, and you know, I love doing this. I love doing this. I know most of the people sub to my channel watch my Astroneer guides and No Man's Sky content, and yeah. But I like doing this, you know. I love doing it. I love doing it. Anyways, I've noticed that for some reason I'm getting more subscribers than usual, and thank you so much for the support. I'm very close to 1,000, and that means that I can apply to be a partner and then finally monetize my videos. But more importantly, I should see a little boost in the algorithm now that you can monetize the videos. Then YouTube would be, it would benefit them to kind of boost your videos in the algorithm. It kind of sucks how that works, but you know, it is what it is. By the way, for the tutorial, you don't pay maintenance, and there are a lot of things that kind of hold your hand. So if you wanted to cheese the game, you could just speed it up and amass crescents and resources, and then beat the tutorial and then reverts to a normal game. So if you want, you could kind of cheese it a little bit. If you're like a, you know, if you wanted to min-max. Okay, so once we unlock this... Oh, can I actually build houses here? Bamboozled. I think this terrain blocks it. Whatever. It's fine. Okay. We should see bread coming out eventually. Look at this. Where's the rate? 10 bread every 32 days. Yes, deficiency is higher this time. Why? It was like 110 days, and I was like, bro, it does not take 110 days to make 10 loaves of bread, you know. Is it because I have more grain? Hey, we got bread here. Why isn't it going to the houses? Oh, there we go. Ah, now everyone's happy. Ah, that's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Alright, we got magic unlocked now. Okay. Can I think I want to have more than one. So this produces mana, and mana is used for certain buildings, and certain buildings have maintenance costs in mana as well. You can have portals, you can have totems that produce buffs. Okay. Now you have portals. Now you're thinking with portals. Okay. I guess we could... I don't really have a place to build portals. Okay, that's very useless, but... Alright. So if you click on self or linked portal, it will teleport to that one. -1 mana upkeep. Now we can look at totems. The totem of the 4-man will increase production, which is great. So you want to put all your production buildings within a certain radius. So the city planning aspect is pretty neat too. You can, you know, set the target. 0 means there's no buff, but you won't use mana. Look at this. Mana consumption 4 is very high. There's a lot of stuff that you can kind of fine tune. Alright, so this blew my mind, but you can do exploration as well. This is it's a whole new mechanic. It's kind of like a little D&D session where you send a party of explorers out. Sorry, I can't talk right now. And yeah. Let me build some more housing. Wait, did I expand these? I mean, increase density. Hold on. Okay. Now we can build a tavern. Oh, my game is chugging a little bit. Yeah, I want to build another mana well. Okay, so there's a world overview map. There's the hexagon tile, etc. Okay, we're gonna recruit a party. Hired. That looks like a old grandma. You're hired. Okay. You can edit or dismiss your party, etc. There's a lot of stats they have, and there's a reason why for it. I'm gonna show it to you real soon. Okay. Gonna explore. Oh, what happened? Oh. Did I click the exploration now? There we go. Alright. I misclicked the button. I forgot to click here. Anyways, this is the progress bar. Now that's unlocked now. So they rest at the tavern. Action points are the number of actions they can take. So when you explore, it'll have some events like, oh, there's a house with imps in it, and there's a series of steps you can take to explore that house. And each person they start out with one action point. And they have stats, so sometimes you have to look for traps. So then you require someone with a lot of perception, etc. Surprising amount of depth in this game. Okay. Okay, so this is the one they gave you for the tutorial. The house. The party has encountered a group of imps who have been following them for some time, looking for a way to cause total chaos. They find that way when the party happens upon a ruined house, and the imps beckon them forward with evil grins, should the party follow. Alright, as the party nears the house, they can see that it was once a grand place, perhaps the home of one of Inaran's former inhabitants. The doors and windows on the ground floor are blocked up, however, meaning the only way in is through an upstairs window. So you can just go in. So again, you can use athletic character to climb up, or you can investigate the surrounding area. And if you look here, they have all these specs here. For the tutorial, it doesn't really matter. A sturdy looking ladder is revealed leaning against the building. The party scrambles up and into the house. Huzzah! Once inside the house, the party is stunned to see that the appearance of ruin on the outside was just that, an appearance. Inside, the house is as grand and intact as it would have been years ago. What a strange place. The party is itching to explore. Okay, if you notice here, the action point is gone. So we have to use a different party member. This is why you want to look at the traits the character has and make your party according to that, so it's kind of balanced. Alright. You should probably check for booby traps. Congratulations, several booby traps were revealed, one right in front of the party. that was close. They head downstairs. Huzzah! At the bottom of the stairs, the party are greeted by a variety of sounds. Scurrying little hooves can be heard around them, followed by that evil little chuckle we all know so well. Where are the noises coming from? Okay. So there's different ways you can use a character with sharp hearing to pinpoint, or a hunter. Again, for the tutorial, it didn't seem to really matter. You can just click whatever. It seems the imps have been moving around the house, inside the walls, out of sight and out of harm's way. They settle in the basement now, the door to which is under the stairs. Down the party go. Huzzah! Down in the basement, the parties plunge into darkness. Panic ensues until some bright spark remembers the torches in their pack. With light on their side once more, they step forward and find the imps before them. They cackle in unison, and one tells them that the door behind them is now sealed forever, unless the party can convince them to open it again. You can attack them, or you can just bribe them, you know? The imps can't resist shiny things. They gladly accept the bribe and open the door, releasing the party. Huzzah! And then victory is ours. So if you look, if I try to build stuff now, you can see that my hexagon, the areas that I can build in, my territory is considerably larger, although I can't build on elevated terrain. So I got, oh, is that steel or iron, whatever that is? Okay, anyways, my goodness, you can paint quarters. So you can make a region like this. It'll rename it to something automatically. You can change the name if you want. And then once you do, what you can do with quarters are enforce different policies, like enforce overtime, festivities. I mean, there's trade-offs. Like you can have increased efficiency, but people are less happy, or you can make them less efficient but more happy. So you can kind of min-max stuff to increase efficiency, get a slight bump overall, and then at the cost of you know, just a little bit of happiness. Fire safety training, you know, all this sort of stuff. So it's a very interesting way to tweak your village and kind of min-max your gameplay. So I think that's pretty neat. Just gonna delete this for now. Okay. You can build another small warehouse now. I'm gonna build it here. Is this in the range of the warehouse? It's not. Alright. So as your village expands, you're obviously going to have outposts for resources. And yeah, you're going to have to manage transportation of resources between the warehouses. Oh wait, I don't have a road built here. Oops. Oh shoot. Okay. I believe there is a we call it Iron to Central. Okay. You click on the two warehouses. Oh wait. It should be the other way around. There you go. Okay. You can pick what to load, etc. Now that's the end of the tutorial. 40 minutes, not bad. It took me 2 hours when I first did it. Again, I was very tired. This is not a game to play when you are not fully rested. So here, that's the basis of the tutorial. Now, I didn't even touch the tip of the iceberg here. There's way more stuff going on. So you can unlock Citizen. They will provide more tax, but again, they require meat, clothing, etc. So when you unlock this, I can unlock it right now. For example, let's say you want to upgrade your house to a citizen. You can increase their affluence level. I'm going to do that right now. Now they require water, meat, and clothing, and their luxury goods they want are bread and cider. So if you look here, you're going to want to start producing that, right? So you got to do animal farming first. You can unlock sheep, and then you're going to get a weaver unlocked, and then turn the wool into clothes. And then let's say you want to get iron, etc. You know, the crazy part is you need citizens to unlock the stuff that the citizens need. So there's going to be a small brief period where all your people living in your village are very unhappy because their needs are not being met. Did I say needs? I meant needs. So you know, you gotta plan around that too. So it's like, what do I get first so that I don't have a lot of people unhappy and people just leave? There's a lot of planning required, but yeah. There it is. That's the game. And wait, I guess we could start working on clothing. This one's easy. I just need residents, so let's build more houses. Okay. Forgot to build shift again. Hold shift again, I mean. Okay. Okay. Alright, we'll wait for this to finish and then we'll call it there. I'll build the... whatchamacallit? Animal farm, I'll show that off. But yeah, I'm having a decent time with the game. There's just too much stuff to think about, so it's not something that I want to play when I'm looking for like a casual experience where I don't want to think too much, you know? But it surprised me how deep the game is. There's a lot here. And I like the fact that I don't have to struggle to survive for some of the other management or building sims that I played, you know, Frostpunk, etc. It's kind of nice to see a sim where I can just make a thriving village where everyone's happy, you know? Oh, I might have to build more berry farms, yeah. I don't have a handle on whatchamacallit, like how much food one berry farm produces. I don't have a handle on that yet, so okay. Once I do, you know, I'll have the numbers down and be like, oh, 2 wells per 10 houses, you know, something like that. Once I have that down, then, you know, I don't have to think as hard. Right, we come like this now. So we can build an animal farm. Again, works the same way as... try to get this. Okay. So the city planning is challenging too because you want to make it efficient, but it challenges you because you have these areas of elevated terrain where you can't build. So then you have to fit everything within the map, so that's a different challenge too. You know, if you have gaming OCD like me, you're gonna be like, oh god, I can't build this the way I want to. Okay. The same thing, you click wool and then you click place field. To kind of play some Tetris here. Oh, I did this wrong. I can only build 3. I should have built it here and then build more houses there. Whatever. You'll live and learn, right? Alright, now I can build a weaver. There we go. Once I have that going, I should be able to make these dudes a lot more happier. Because I'll have basic clothing. And then I need to make an animal farm for meat. Where is animal produce? Yeah. See, you need 20 citizens before you can start producing beef, so it's a little backwards, but yeah, you gotta rush that as fast as possible. Oh, do we have like a stone shortage? I'm gonna wait for this to finish before I make more citizens, because I can at least give them clothing, and then they won't be so unhappy. But yeah, basic needs, I forgot, affect their happiness meter more than luxury goods, so you want to fulfill all their basic needs first. Also kind of click on the warehouse and look at what's in storage to see if you're overproducing or underproducing resources. And then you can kind of divert those resources to other warehouses if you want to balance it out. Right now it seems like I'm overproducing water, so I shouldn't have built that many wells. And it looks like we don't have enough berries. We need more berry farms. Okay. Gotta remember to grow berries. Okay, we have cloth being produced now. We're a little bit short on berries. Okay. Yeah, 4 cloth every 140 days. Man. Should I build another one? I think one is enough. Okay, now we're getting a little bit more berries. Okay, close. Alright, I'm gonna upgrade now. We have 20 citizens. Start producing beef. And you can upgrade these, obviously, but you need tools. Oh, you need marble for that too. Dang. Okay. Tool maker. Can I make that right now? We can't. Or can we? We can't. Alright. want stone. Come on, I need this beef done, fellas. Where's the beef? You know what, I can... How much mana do I have right now? Not that much. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna... reduce it to 0 real quick. And I'm gonna delete these portals. And then I can build a portal here. From the warehouse to here. And then I can set this back to, we'll set to 4. Okay. Now it should be done a lot faster. Look at them, yeah, boom, in the portal. Look at this. Now that's efficiency. I was tired of waiting. Why is there a little road there? Let's get rid of that. Alright. Come on, I want to build some meat here. Maybe I built too many sheep. Are we getting a surplus of wool? Alright, it's done. I can build some beef. I wanted some symmetry. Can't be helped. Right now we're producing beef. Now these guys should be happy. Anytime now. Okay, there you go. Meat's in the warehouse, so it should go to the market, and then the citizens should be able to grab it. There we go. Boom! Now they should be more happy now. Should go up. $55%. Come on, you're just missing cider. I guess you can't be happy sober. That's going up a little bit, 57. Alright, fantastic. We'll call it there. I wasn't gonna be playing this game for like a couple hours and lose track of time. Alright, once again, the game is Distant Kingdoms, developed by Orhtrus Studios, published by Kasedo Games, and it'll be releasing on May 5th, 2021 with the MSRP of $24.99. It's a pretty decent management sim and city builder slash planner. It's pretty deep. There's a lot of complex mechanics going on. Again, you know, there's like basically a mini exploration game here to unlock tiles, and then you have to manage routes because you're gonna have to build trading outposts to get more resources to support your growing village. And yeah, it's pretty deep. It's probably not for everyone, you know. If you're looking for a more casual, shallow experience, it's just gonna be too much stuff for you guys to worry about. Who knows? I don't know what you guys like, but anyways, thank you so much for dropping by and watching. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully it gave you guys an idea what the game is like, and hopefully you enjoyed what you saw. If you have any questions, comments, things you'd like to see or for me to cover, please feel free to leave a comment down below. And as always, hope you guys are staying safe and sane out there, and I will catch you guys next time. Look at this.